people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to teach you guys how you can go from the 500 credit scores to the 700 credit scores using the self account. Now, I did see a bad comment about self, but I'm just like, we have to use these accounts correctly to build our credit, and we got to understand what we get into. So this is the comment. Let me show you the comment first, and then I'm going to show you how it can actually change your life if you use it correctly. Okay, so this is the comment that I actually got. Self-lender is trash. It's been 4 years and I can't get one missed payment off of my report. Self-lender is not accepting goodwill letters and they charge a $25 annual fee for their secured card. Okay, you're better off getting a secured card or pledge loan from a bank institution. These credit builder apps are horrible. After 4 years, I still have a $200 limit. Now, when you guys see comments like this, I want you to search for other comments and see other experiences, because I can already debunk some things that's in here. And let me just go through a few of them now. I just do not personally think self-lender is trash. I personally have my credit score go up a lot. I use self-lender to build my credit, which is why I still talk about self. Another thing, I see a lot of people that I refer them to, I see them build their credit as long as they don't have missed payments. So they had one missed payment. Remember, missed payment is the reason why we had to go to self in the first place. We do not need to have missed payments. Make sure you guys are paying these accounts on time. Set up auto pay and you won't be crying about a missed payment or think about doing a goodwill letter. And they say they charge a $25 annual fee with their secured card. Well, listen here, $25 annual fee to me is not that bad when you're talking about people that's getting credit cards with a $49 annual fee. And we're talking about people that can't get a credit card at all. And self-lender give you a credit card without a hard inquiry. So they don't care what your credit look like. They're still going to give you a credit card. So $25 annual fee is not bad for them to do this for you. And they're reporting to all 3 credit bureaus for you. That's not bad at all. They say you better off getting a secured card or a pledge loan through a bank institution. If you can do that, then great. Again, self will give you a credit card without a hard inquiry. Some of these secure credit cards, as you guys know, you got to get a hard inquiry, and if they don't like your credit, they won't give you a credit card. So you may be stuck. These credit builder apps are horrible. I don't believe that. I just think that the way people are using them is horrible, which is why they're probably getting horrible results. After 4 years, I still have a $200 limit. I have seen people increase their limit with self by using the money that they have saved up, which is, I'm going to show you guys. If you don't know what self is, I just want to make sure I, throw this out here about this account before we get into it. I have seen people increase their limit by the money that they're paying into it, increasing their limit that way. I have seen that. So you don't necessarily have to stay at a $200 limit, but I don't think that we should be crying about a secure credit card like this anyway after 4 years. Within a year, you should have had your credit scores all the way to the 700s anyway, where you could got you some good Apple cards, Discover, maybe a few Capital Ones, Navy Federal, some Wells Fargo, some Chase. You should have got some good credit cards by now, to the point where you don't even care about that $25 annual fee. You canceling it after your second year, before your second year hit anyway. You're going to pay it one time, and after that, you're not paying it no more, because it got you where you need to go to more credit cards. Now, that's my spiel on that. Just all 2024, I'm just not going to sugarcoat it, you guys, because I feel like that's not helping anybody. But as I told you before, my clients get great results. Look how much their credit scores went up on here. And I think this is back in September, October, when I actually showed this screenshot. This is from June to September and October. Look how much their credit scores went up already. By following what I be telling people to do, is how you use your accounts, how you understand your credit. That's how you're going to get great results like this. Okay. And again, this is in less than 6 months. So if you want to get great results, listen carefully, do what you need to do, and you should be seeing your credit scores go up. If you don't see your credit scores go up, that's because you're doing something wrong. And these right here is based off of people that got secured credit cards. They got in the 700s off of secured credit cards. So don't listen to people saying that you can't get in the 700s. You can get in the 700s with only secured credit cards. Don't let people fool you. Watch the comments that you read, okay? Now, I went into the big spiel about self, and that's really for those people that seen self. They didn't really give it a chance. Now, let me tell you how self is going to work, because it can really change your life. This self account can be very amazing to you. So self, let's scroll down. Self reports to all 3 credit bureaus. They're really an installment account, like how your car is, how your mortgage, if you got a mortgage, if you got student loans or you got personal loans, all of those are installment accounts. You got a set amount that you have to pay. You pay on it for a certain amount of time, and you have a certain monthly payment until it's all paid up. That's it. It's an installment account. It's not revolving like a credit card where you have a certain limit and you can always keep using it and using it. No, after you pay on your installment account, it's over with. And that's what this account is. It's an installment account. So they have different ones. I used to like the $48 per month, but I don't like this one anymore. Only because it's $48 for 24 months. My biggest problem was paying on time, which they got the late payment. That's why I can really be harsh in a sense to say you shouldn't have got the late payment, because I was there too. I got late payments. Them things dropped my credit score 80 points and I'm crying. And I'm like, well, you knew you had to pay it. You took people money or you set up this account, you knew you had to pay it. So in my mind, I already know that I'm a struggling addict of late payments. I already know I'm struggling, right? I'm past that stage, but I can go back at any time if you ask me, because I'm just still scared that it could happen again. So I like to do the $25 per month, especially since all of them for 24 months. It's no point for me to do the $48 because before only these two was 24 months. But now all of them is 24 months. So I'd rather just do the $25 per month. That's what I would rather do. Okay, and it's going to report to the credit bureaus. That's all you really want them to do, is just report to the credit bureaus. That's all you can ask for them to report to the credit bureaus. So you're gonna do this for 2 years. Basically, you're gonna pay this money. Now when you first sign up, you got to pay $9 to sign up, and then the next month they're gonna start taking your $25 out per month. Set up an auto pay so you don't get late payments, and then double check to make sure that your money actually came out. Make sure that they made that payment. And I do that still to this day. I'm going to do that for the rest of my life because I just want to double check. That's what you need. You need to make sure you double checking it. It's whether you're going to do it or you're going to hire somebody else to make sure that they're doing it. That's reality for your whole life. Okay. So after you pay your $25 per month for 24 months, you're going to have to pay, you're going to at the end up paying a total of $600. Okay. That's how much you're going to end up having to pay this whole time. It's going to be $600. Now, we understand you pay $600, but you only gonna get $520 back. So after you get done paying it, your account is gonna be closed. They're gonna start reporting, okay? And they're gonna give you a total of $520 back. So they taking the $80 out because that's gonna be your interest that they're charging you. And to me, for you to go from the $500 to the $700 with this account and you pay $80, that's less than a lot of people paying for credit help if you think about it. So don't think, oh, that's a lot of money. That's like a month or less than a month for credit help a lot of time for people, okay? So don't think about it like that. I don't like that fee. I don't like the $80. I don't like the $9, but it is what it is. This company going to report to the credit bureaus for you for 24 months. And after that, they can give your money back and you can move on with your life. Your credit score after the year mark should be at 700s if you do what you need to do. So that's what this account is. If y'all want to do the bigger loans, y'all can do the bigger loans. I'm just thinking about these different fees that y'all is going to be paying. I like the lower fees. Plus, if you don't have no money, you can at least come up with $25. If something was to happen in your life where you was paying $150, you cool, but now you at the 18-month mark, something happened drastically in your life and you can't continue to pay it, you can easily pay that $25 per month, but now you got to come with that $150. And I think about stuff like that. You just never know. So I think about that. We all in the building stage. If you're watching this, that means that you had a problem before and you have to think about it. You wasn't prepared then. Be prepared now for the future if something was to happen. And to me, it's no difference with the reporting. That's just me personally. I just don't think it's too much of a difference. Okay. Now, they said they got the credit card and you got an annual fee for it. That's what this credit card is. Now, I love this one because you're not going to have to get a hard inquiry to get this credit card. All you have to do is have that credit builder account. Okay? Have that credit builder account, meet the income and the eligibility requirements, and you'll be good. Now, since I told you all to pay $25 per month, you actually have to make 4 monthly payments on time. And we should be paying all our bills on time. Just keep that in your head. Pay on time, pay on time, pay on time. Have $100 or more in your savings progress. So make sure that you guys have saved $100 or more, which you would. You made 4 payments. add and update your income and expenses, and then keep your account in good standing. And then they'll give you that Visa credit card that they have. Now, call them and ask them, how can you increase your limit with your saving progress? Because as you keep paying $25 per month, you can actually move that money into your secure credit card. So you technically don't have to wait to have access to that money. Okay, so you don't have to have a $200 limit, because at the end, I forget, you paying $520. You can ask them, how can I move my money that I have saved for my installment account